do you want to work one-on-one with Billie Jean? Click this button. Warning, it's expensive. In other words, hey guys, to work one-on-one, no, you're not going to be able to pay a couple $100, but it's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars. Notice how I'm asking for the big bucks, but I'm delivering the big value.
Skeptics are always broke. The people that tell you you're not good enough, people that tell you your idea is dumb, people that tell you it'll never work, are always the people who don't have anything going for themselves. The difference between someone who's broke and someone who doesn't have to worry about providing for their family or where their next paycheck is coming from is a person with a skill set. The ability to do something someone else can't or is unwilling to do.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to day something of 30 skills in 30 nights. Damn, we've done a lot of these. If you've been helped by these episodes, can you let us know? Will you comment? Some of y'all be liking. We see everybody viewing. We can see what percentage of the videos you watch, whether you watch on Facebook, our website, wherever it is. We can see you. Just give us some love and say, yes, thank you guys for putting out these dope videos that help me make money for free. Well, you're welcome. And you can pay it back by giving us money back and joining our free training, Billie Jean's Gene Pool, which isn't free at all. But it's the best investment you can ever make. Anyways, I'm here today with my boy Brandon. I introduced him last episode and a couple other episodes. Say what up.
What's up, guys?
And today we are going to show you another strategy of how to get people to work with you one-on-one. People to get work with you one-on-one, okay? So this is my favorite strategy in the world, and it works every single time. So what I do is I help somebody one-on-one, and then I show other people how I help them. And then I say, if you'd like me to help you too, then click here. Woo! That's the crazy formula that we're doing here. And I want to show you what that looks like. So again, the most valuable asset that any internet company will have is their email list. You can ask anyone, it's what it is. For those of you who are so out of the loop, you think it's your Instagram followers, you are smoking crack. So this is the email that we sent out to our list. Now, who were the recipients of this? They were previous students and people who have attended my previous trainings, okay? So I'm within my MailChimp account here, and I'm going to show you the exact email that brings me one-on-one strategy sessions, which then lead to one-on-one sales for a lot of money, okay? Here it goes. Hey, first name. And so it auto-populates with the name of the person on the list. I'm a big fan of when I collect someone's email address, I also collect their first name, because I think it's kind of rude to just call people by their being, like, hey, yo, you, hey, person, hey, guy, hey, girl. Like, we have names for a reason, right? So I say, hey, first name. So, hey, Brandon. A student of mine recently ran a campaign for a chiropractor that made him over $42,000 in profit, a 23-to-1 ROI. So what do I start with right there? I wow them. Right? I wow them. I fucking wow them. It's like, holy cow, it wakes anybody up. Like, hold on a second. Wait, what is this email? Let me actually pay attention to this. So I wow them with a very true stat. Then I say, since working with us, he's gone from working with 8 clients to 24 and now faces the exciting but difficult challenge of growing his business from 6 figures to 7 figures. By the way, the subject line on this email, very simple. How to go from 6 figures to 7 figures. Subject line emails that explain how-tos are fantastic. I continue on. I say, a few days ago, I had a one-on-one strategy session with him to help his business explode while avoiding all of the mistakes that I made while growing my business. So listen, this is very true too. Again, I always go anecdotal, meaning sharing some of my story, because I think it's important to be human and not like be some perfect person. Trust me, going from 6 figures to 7 figures, and Brandon can attest to it, I might have made about 38,000 mistakes.
42,000?
Yeah, exactly. 42,000 around there. And I think we're both rounding down by a couple zeros. So I tell him, look, I made a bunch of mistakes, but I'm telling him in hopes that I can help him miss those. Now, also to recognize what I'm doing here is I'm filtering. I'm saying, look, this email is for anybody, or this video is for anybody who's going from 6 figures to 7 figures. If you're just starting off, this is probably not going to be for you. Having said that, they're still going to want to watch it because everybody loves to see what's not meant for them. Hashtag curiosity. Hashtag nosy Nancy. Hashtag what am I saying? Okay. Final thing I say. Final thing I say, I recorded the entire call to share with you. If you're looking to scale to a 7-figure business, this video could be the difference between you losing a lot of money or making a lot of money, right? So I make it tangible. Like, look, you watch this video and it's going to help you. And then in a giant blue button, we say, click here to watch the one-on-one strategy session. Billy Jean, the guy who really gives a shit about your success. That's my tag, because I do. And I said, P.S. I'll only have this video available for 48 hours. So don't wait to watch it. In other words, if you read the email and say, oh yeah, that sounds great, I'll watch it later. No, you won't, because it's not going to be there. Now, once someone clicks here, let me show you what happens next. They come to a landing page that we created, and it says, how to grow your business from 6 figures to 7 figures while avoiding a ton of costly and time-consuming mistakes. I'm reaffirming to them that, hey, you're in the right place. This is the 6 to 7 figure training, and you see the countdown that I promised them. This shit will go away, okay? And so now you can see Chris's beautiful smile there, and you can actually see the entire call as promised. Let me turn this on mute. Oh, there we go. So you can see here it is, a screen capture, very similar to what Brandon and I are doing right now. And him and I have a very long conversation in depth. And it's probably one of the best interviews and sit-down strategy sessions that I've had. And when I say that, I mean all of mine are this good. But, you know, it's really helpful. And then below it, I say, do you want to work one-on-one with Billy Jean? Right? Click this button. Warning, it's expensive. In other words, hey, guys, to work one-on-one, no, you're not going to be able to pay a couple $100. It's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars. But as you can see in this call, it's worth it. Notice how I'm asking for the big bucks, but I'm delivering the big value. So if you're looking right there, you see that that's real. And so again, it's all about earning your keep, right? In this email, I don't try and sell them anything, right? I'm sharing an example that's going to help them. And then I prove that in the video for 40 minutes, and I don't sell them this. I give it to them for free, which is ridiculous. And then from there, they can click the button, and it says, fill out the form below, and you'll be contacted soon. Name, email, phone number. So a couple things. If someone wants to work one-on-one with me, they have an idea of what I do because they watched the 40-minute video on me helping someone. Secondly, they know it's expensive. So they're coming in expecting to invest a lot of money. So we just sent this out a few hours ago, and then Brandon, I'm going to go into our MailChimp so we can bleep out some of this. I just want to show them the actual results here. Just sent it out a few hours ago. Okay, and Brandon, if we can show them the screen and bleep out the names, emails, and phone numbers here. But I just want everybody to actually go ahead, and you can see on the right side, date added, April 21st, 2016, 12:37, all the way to 6:50. And we had 4 people just from one email. That's all I did is one email of a conversation I already had in the past. This is called leveraging your assets. And now 4 people want to, potentially work one-on-one with me. To do that, it's going to cost anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000, depending on what's the best fit for them, right? So do you guys think that's worth it? To just film me helping someone and then sending it to an email list? Does that make sense for the return? Let's say I only close 1 out of the 4.
Worth it.
Bringing 5K? It's not bad numbers, is it? I don't think it's bad numbers. But let's be real, I'm not closing everybody because it's going to help them. And when you can deliver that kind of value, then boom, proof is in the pudding. And by the way, for those of you who are afraid of quote-unquote selling, how much selling am I really doing? They saw a 40-minute video on exactly what I do. I have literally 100 other videos out there helping people. I have 5, 2-hour trainings in depth about what we do. So by the time we come on the phone, it's about what are the next steps. Not about selling anymore. They've made that decision. So bam, one-on-one coaching. How about them apples? How about them apples? Now, if you're worried about I want to know how to do this stuff. This is so cool. Oh my God, this is so much potential. I get it. And you haven't joined our gene pool, you're insane.
Come on.
SmartMarketersOnly.com. SmartMarketersOnly.com. Get on board, son. We out. Big boss.
At the end of the month, starting May 1st, my birthday, I'm opening up my membership site for the very first time. It's called Billy Jean's Gene Pool. Private training for the world's smartest marketers. If you want to be one of the world's smartest marketers, then head on over to SmartMarketersOnly.com. We have a special offer for the first 100 members. I'll see you in the Gene Pool. And by the way, it wouldn't be very smart to wait till the last minute and risk losing a spot. So I suggest you take action now.